All right, so what's your name?
My name's Olivia.
Olivia. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Where are you from originally?
Here. Phoenix.
From Phoenix?
Yeah.
What side
Arizona.
of Phoenix?
West side.
From West Phoenix, huh?
Yeah.
So what's your current situation?
I'm on the streets and I could not be, but there's a horrible epidemic going on and I happen to be part of it. And I think that I'm also just having fun, not being sheltered at my mom's house. You know?
So it's your choice?
Yeah, it's my choice. I mean, sometimes it really sucks, but then when I think about it, I'm like, I still have time to get my shit together, you know? I'm still young, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm planning on doing pretty soon here, hopefully.
How long have you been homeless for?
About 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. But I mean, I'm clean. My clothing smells good, you know?
Yeah.
Being homeless doesn't mean you have to be a bum, like the idea of a bum. You can still shower. I sleep on beds, couches, hotels, you know? Usually not outside during the nighttime, at least. I mean, if you're a good person, you usually make friends, you know?
Yeah.
You make friends and you don't end up being stuck, especially while it's hot outside. Like right now, it sucks.
So what do you do out here to survive?
I boost a little bit. I try and sell everything that I can. I like coming up on abandos,
Yeah.
especially ones that people don't take everything out of, like new houses that are abandoned, because you have no idea how much fucking all the insides of a house can go for, you know?
Yeah.
So that's usually how I make most of my money.
So you strip them sometimes?
Yeah. Like the air conditioning units and shit. I don't do it. I just have everybody else do it.
Yeah.
I just call a couple people and I'm like, okay, come do your
so
thing.
You don't physically do it yourself.
No,
you don't take the tools and...
No, I go and I take like couches and furniture and shit and I sell that stuff.
Like how'd you learn how to do that?
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but I don't see myself getting my hands all dirty, like taking a radiator out of an air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But I mean, they give me good money for it, and I just tell them the location, the address, and I make sure that it's safe for them to come pick it up, and yeah, they split me like 50-50.
So earlier you said you were out here having fun. Is it fun being out here on the streets?
It's exciting. That's for sure. Some days suck. Sometimes shit happens and I'm just like, am I at my wit's end? And I'm sitting there and I'll be crying against a wall or a tree or something because somebody just robbed me of all my shit or something happened. But then, you know, like, am I really over it? Because I think I'm reaching my breaking point pretty soon, but I'm just waiting for that rock bottom for me to finally be like, okay, let's get clean, let's go home, you know, let's get our shit together.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Isn't it dangerous out here? It's
dangerous, yeah, but I mean, everybody's human.
Yeah.
You know, you put yourself in the situations you get into for sure. And anybody who's ever had something bad happen to them, I'm sorry that it happened to you, but you usually see shit coming. You know, you can tell when somebody has a weird vibe, you know, or something's like a dangerous situation. Especially being like a pretty chick. Like, I've been out here by myself this whole time, you know, and I can't say that any terrible situations like that have happened. Haven't been like raped or anything. But I also keep myself from, you know, getting in those situations. If I am in a car full of a bunch of dudes and they're all hitting on me, I'm like, I'm gonna get out the next bus stop or something, you know? Like, don't fucking sit there and let them take you to their house and stuff. I've definitely come close, I feel, a couple times. This one crazy dude was like stalking me outside of QT to the point where I had to literally ask some other dude to pick me up and drive me a couple streets down away from this dude because the dude was being really weird. He was like trying to kidnap my cat and get me in his car, and I was like, no. I was like, I don't do that. And he's like, come on, just for a second. I'm like, for a second for what? We're talking face to face through your window. This is all you need. But I don't know. It's dangerous, but so is all parts of life. It's fun. I don't know. There's good people out here for sure. And most of the people that are out here are the partiers and the outcasts, so it makes it more fun, you know? They're all rebels that don't fit in.
Tell me how your childhood was growing up.
I got good grades. No. Oh, they weren't together. My dad in and out of my life. My dad was an asshole of a dad. But my mom was a good mom. Like, she was super protective. I smoked weed the first time when I was like 16, and then I became a really big pothead. I had one boyfriend my entire teenage years. I went to a couple of schools. Like, we didn't move around much. I went to like one high school, 2 junior highs, 2 elementary schools. My mom was a really good mom. I mean, she was a single mom. She was a bartender her whole life, but my mom still did a really good job of keeping me and my sister in decent areas. I always had C's and above in school. Always a good kid. I actually had a job from the age of like 11. My mom got me a job at her work doing toast and coffee. I made toast and coffee, but it gave me a good work ethic. I was always a really good kid until, I don't know, I turned 18 and I met somebody else and he was kind of bad, and here I am now.
So you met a bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was kind of bad, but he was not into bringing me into the bad shit. This one that brought me out here into this crazy world, he was like, oh, come join me, come hit this tray, and it was awful. But I don't regret it, you know? It helped me learn a lot more as a person, because I used to be like, oh, homeless people, a little stuck up, you know? And now I have a great a view of people. Like, I never really was around homeless people or addicts or anything like that, you know? I was, I guess, stuck up little white kid from the suburbs.
Is that your ethnicity? Are you white?
No, I'm Sicilian.
You're Sicilian?
Yeah, I'm Sicilian more than anything. Got a little Cherokee and a little bit of black in me.
Mixed?
Yeah, but mostly Sicilian. You have a nice smile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you going to get out of your situation?
I'm going to pick up the phone and call my mom and say, Mom, it's time, drop me off at a rehab. Do like around a month in a rehab, you know, just enough so that my mom feels comfortable with letting me come back into her house. Not like, you're gonna do this again. So she thinks that I actually have good goals set. And then my mom said I can come home. The home is always home, you know, no matter what happens in life, I can always come home as long as I'm not using or have children or a boyfriend. It's just me and I'm doing all right, you know, I can come home.
Do you have any kids?
No, not yet. Thank God.
Good.
Thank God for birth control. Like, every 3 months, I still stick to that, no matter how irresponsible I'm being. Still go and get my birth control shot every 3 months. That's one thing that my mom was like hard on me. But I am so happy. I see girls my age and they're like, I got 3 kids. I'm like, where did you have time for that? Because I feel like I'm still a child. Whoa.
What's your plans for the future? You have any goals, dreams, or anything?
I want to own restaurants. I've always wanted to own restaurants. I've always worked in restaurants. I want to own like little mom and pop breakfast spots and have the best biscuits and gravy in town.
That's good, man. What if we have any younger viewers and they're watching this interview and they're thinking about trying substances or running the streets? What kind of advice would you give them?
Don't get yourself in anything that you're not ready to do. If you're not sure that you can do it and you don't have knowledge about it, don't just jump in, because it's scary. It's definitely scary. And don't leave home. Stay there as long as possible. If you can be 40 and stay there, because that is the safe spot. Your mom will always take care of you. Once you're out here, fuck, you're on your own, you know? And drugs are fun, but don't get addicted to them. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay with me putting this on my YouTube channel?
Of course.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help, donations, or anything like that, do you have any contact information that you want to share?
Yeah, I'll give you my email address to put in the description.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.